The U.S. government is only weeks away from releasing one of the most talked-about document dumps in years, the Jeffrey Epstein files. Congress has forced the Justice Department to make everything public by December 19th, and President Trump has already signed the order. People have been asking for these files for decades, and now we're finally going to see what's inside, at least in theory. Let's break down what's coming, what might be held back, and why this is such a big deal. First, a quick reminder of who Epstein was. Jeffrey Epstein was a wealthy financier who used his money and connections to hide a long history of abusing underage girls. He knew politicians, billionaires, celebrities, Trump, Bill Clinton, Prince Andrew, but none of them have been charged with wrongdoing. Epstein was arrested in 2019, and a month later, he died by suicide in jail. His partner, Ghislaine Maxwell, was later convicted and is serving 20 years. So what are the Epstein files? Think of them as the government's full archive. FBI notes, witness interviews, emails, flight logs, autopsy reports, financial records, old case files, internal messages. Everything collected over 20 years. A lot of people believe those files will show how Epstein operated and whether powerful people helped protect him. For most of 2025, Congress started getting pieces of these files from Epstein's estate. Some of it wasn't new, but some of it definitely turned heads. There were emails where Epstein talked about Trump with frustration, mentions of social interactions, references to well-known names. Both Democrats and Republicans started releasing thousands of pages publicly. Pressure grew. People demanded answers. At first, the Trump administration didn't want everything released. There were rumors of a new DOJ investigation that could block the files. Survivors spoke out. Polls showed the public wanted transparency. Then Congress stepped in with a bipartisan bill that basically said, "No more delays, release everything." The vote was overwhelming. The House, 427-1. The Senate, unanimous. Trump signed it quietly, then later posted online saying it was his idea. Now the big question is, what exactly will we see? The law says the DOJ must release old Florida investigation files, the 2019 New York case files, flight logs, travel records, FBI interviews, internal emails, autopsy materials, immunity deals, anything unclassified and related to Epstein or Maxwell. It sounds like everything is coming out, but there are important exceptions. And this is where things get complicated. The DOJ is allowed to hold back anything that reveals a victim's identity, any photos or videos of abuse, medical details, classified information, anything tied to national security, and anything that could interfere with an active investigation. And that last part matters a lot. Just days before this bill passed, Attorney General Pam Bondi launched a brand new investigation into people connected to Epstein, including some of Trump's political opponents. Because of that, the DOJ can say, "We can't release certain parts yet because they're part of an ongoing investigation." That means some documents could come out slowly or heavily blacked out. But here's one important line from the law. The DOJ is not allowed to hide anything just because it would embarrass someone powerful. So politicians, celebrities, foreign leaders, none of them get protection from reputational damage. Now let's talk about the most famous rumor, the supposed Epstein client list. According to the Justice Department, it doesn't exist. There's no single list with names, and investigators say there's no proof Epstein used blackmail on famous people. Still, the files could reveal new connections, new names, new missed warnings, and possibly failures or mistakes inside the justice system. Survivors have been waiting decades for this moment. Lawmakers from both parties say the public deserves the truth, and millions of people believe the system protected Epstein and want to know who else was involved. So now, with December 19th approaching fast, the pressure is on. Will the DOJ release everything? Will some files be delayed? Will big names be exposed? Or will the most sensitive pieces stay hidden behind the ongoing investigation rule? One thing is certain. When these files drop, they're going to shake up politics, media, and public opinion all over again. This story isn't just about Epstein, it's about how power works and how long the truth can stay buried.